Apparently a high school gang suddenly gained the whole nation's attention. It was known as Nexus. Our boy was the one who stood against the gang's leader, Chansu Kim, all by himself. Just when Park thought things were finally over, his situation took a sudden turn when the gang's lackeys filed a suit against him. He couldn't win against fake yet consistent evidence, and in the end, he lost the case. His dad had to sacrifice his precious gym in order to somehow manage the settlement money. Park felt genuine guilt and frustration. He made a promise to never use his fists again. His father forgave him and assured him not to cry about it. Park was devastated. He learned he was nothing without money. As the protagonist heads back home, three dudes recognize he's Hanjun Park, the same guy who started a fight with the famous gang. One of them approaches the protagonist, the bald musclehead reveals his ring and drags Park to a sketchy alley. He starts giving Park a beating for no reason. The guy calls him wimpy, but Park holds himself back and doesn't fight. The musclehead finds it hard to believe that such a wuss stood against Nexus. He keeps kicking Park and brings up his father as well. Our boy grabs his foot and gives him a cold, terrifying stare. The musclehead becomes puzzled, but Park apologizes instantly and lets go of him. The bullies sweat anxiously, and one of them questions why his whole body stopped functioning. He finds it hard to believe, but admits Park's glare did that to him. The musclehead doesn't take the hint and grabs a piece of wood. He loses his patience and breaks the wood on Park's face. The guy continues until he's satisfied and begins leaving with his gang after feeling bored. A mysterious man appears and wonders what Park is trying to pull. The man questions if he's just scared to pay settlement. He believes Park doesn't need to hold himself back after such a beating. The mysterious man already knows Park is completely broke, so he opens his bag and throws out a huge stack of cash. He calls it enough to cover for a lawyer, but thinks it's more fun if the protagonist destroys the musclehead himself and pays for the settlement later. He questions if 3 minutes are enough to finish off the scumbags. Park hears him out and wonders who he is. The mysterious man reveals he just wishes to destroy Chansu Kim's life. He's willing to share more, but orders Park to take care of the large audience first. The Baldi notices stacks of money on the ground. He and his lackeys approach Park again. The musclehead begins blabbering again, but our boy beats the living soul out of him with just one blow. The lackeys are stunned as they see their leader in a pathetic state. With an evil look, Park tells the mysterious guy all he needs is 4 seconds. He approaches the lackeys and finally stops holding back. The bullies try defending themselves, but he instantly destroys them with a few blows. He finishes his revenge and believes they can finally talk.